right. Figured I'd start a little early. It's about 7 minutes to. Might as well get it going. So how is everyone doing out there tonight? We are just about ready to go. Probably going to start about 5 minutes early. Got a few things here. So first off, looking outside, the weather does not look good at all. Clear Sky Chart said it was clear. Weather Channel said it was clear. Even Weather Underground said it was clear. Apparently Mother Nature said it was not. So it is not clear. Then again, it changed about 5 or 6 times anyways. It went from 1 a.m. it was clear to 8 p.m. to 7 to, well, I guess not at all. But that's okay. I have a few things planned for tonight. And just going to go over the introduction and everything. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Justin. Welcome to Venus. So far, those are only 2 right now, and that's okay. I already have some images already loaded up. I did put on there that I'm just going to pull up an old session. This one was from way back when. This is from 2014, so this is about 6 years old. This is a really good. This is a good one, and it may not look like anything looking at the actual image here, but it's a good one. This is going to be a lot of fun. This backstory on this one was, this is taken with a Canon T3i and just a regular lens on a standard tripod. Well, actually, this one wasn't on the standard tripod. Take that back. This one was actually on the mount, and this was 100 seconds. And this was taken in a deep, dark sky site, actually. And I'm going to stretch the histogram on this when we get closer to 9 o'clock, and we're going to get going. Now, I have this one, and then I have another one we're going to be processing at the same time. And then we have something interesting, and I'm going to show everybody too. And I'll be working on that over the next 2 weeks for everybody. You'll be able to see it, so it's going to be so cool. So just hang out for just about 2 or 3 minutes, and we will get started. I'll be right back. Alright, I think we're going to start. We got 5 people here in the room. We can take a roll call. No, I'm just kidding. So, if you're just joining us, again, weather not permitting. Of course not. But that's okay. That's alright. Not a problem. We got things going on anyways. We got things planned. So, we're gonna start right now. So, welcome everybody. This is episode 104, which is amazing, and it's going to be episode 4 of season 5. What we have planned for tonight is this is again from an old session, so I'm actually going to get it started here. I'm going to move the histogram. This way we'll be able to take a look at this image. Again, this was taken from a dark sky site. And you're going to start seeing, now it may not look like anything here, but it's going to start pulling out some detail just by moving this histogram. Alright, so now you're going to start seeing it. Now that bright star that you see there, I'm going to put my mouse right over it, right there. That bright star that you see there, that is Deneb. That's part of the summer triangle. The summer triangle is Vega, Deneb, and Altair. This is one of the bright ones, okay? Then if you look just below that, right in this area here, this is what's called NGC 7000. And this one is the North American Nebula. And then just above that is the Pelican Nebula. And then if you go way up here in the top right corner, that is Satyr. And you have the Satyr complex all throughout here. The cooling tower, the Crescent Nebula, all is in this little area right here. Now, there was no flats, no offsets, no calibration frames taken this at all. This was just solely a camera on a mount, on a regular lens, take 100 seconds. Why I picked 100 seconds, I have no idea. The exact location I took this from was Rushford, New York. It was in the yellow zone, which is pretty cool. So, again, not an amazing image, but the fact that you can get this with a non-modified camera is pretty incredible from that site. So what I'm going to do is we will do the region of interest, which is the ROI. This way it crops out the edges. And then we're going to register the image. Oops. There we go. And it's about 13 minutes of exposure time for this one, which is really cool. It's about 13 minutes and 40 seconds. I took 8 that night, which was kind of cool. It was really neat. So it is just registering all the images right now, and it's going to stack them really quick. Super, super fast. It's just lightning quick. That's how fast it is. So how's everyone doing out there tonight on this wonderful Tuesday night? I'm sure everybody's doing fantastic out there. Also, we're going to do something that's interesting too to a lot of people. I want to pull that up in a little bit after we do our image processing. It's a little bit of a process party. Pretty close to it. At least it'll give everybody to look at a certain few images that I have. Because I have about 3 or 4 terabytes full of images I've taken over the last 6 years. So I could do about 15 star parties or process parties. Right now it is going through them right now. It's stacking 2 of 8. It may lag just a slight bit only because of the fact that it is stacking at the same time while it's running the network. So, but it's running fairly well to do it at the same time because it's running on a dual PC. So one's doing the stacking, the other one is just doing the mirroring, which is also the streaming at the same time. It's on 6 of 8 right now. about to go to 7. Was really hoping it was going to be clear tonight. I was getting all excited and everything. I was so happy. But that's okay. Because I know that the time is coming. I know that it's going to be clear again. We just don't know when. It'll be soon. We got this. And it's on 8 of 8 right now. Now you can't see 8 of 8 on there. It's running in the background. Because what I did was I'm using OBS. And OBS is a broadcasting software. Online broadcasting software. And what I can do is I can split the one screen into 3 separate images and then border them off to make it look nicer. Now it is compositing and saving the final image. And by the way, if you are watching, make sure that you've already hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you've hit the notification bell, so then this way, if I do go live, you will get the notification. I have noticed there's been a couple people that have not gotten the notification when I do go live, so make sure that you are hitting that bell. So then this way, you know, in case if I go on early, like today, I went on about 8 minutes early just for the heck of it, just because I figured I'm ready. Let's see what happens. And the last couple times I went on, it took forever for the computer to catch up. Today, it did not. Today, it went straight on. I didn't have to worry about it, which was phenomenal. And it has saved, and now it is going to load. Now it is loading as we speak. Now you're going to think, you know, well, what kind of image is this? This is... We can't see anything. What I'm going to do is fix the bottom one because everything got cut off. We're going to fix that immediately. There we go. Fix the top too. There we go. There we go. Now you can see it. Alright. Now you're going to look at the image and go, what kind of image is that? You don't see anything. All you see is a bright star in the middle, and that's it. Well, the reason being is if you look at this histogram, which is the red, green, and blue, you notice that this histogram is over that arc. And that arc will stay put, but what we're going to do is we're going to move the red, green, and blue to be right in the middle. Now again, some people use down here what's called log. You can actually click it, and what it can do is it can give you linear, cube root, square root, logarithm, or arc sine. You could do different ones if you want to, but that is just if you wanted to get complicated, but you don't need to. And we're going to get that right in the middle for all 3 of them. Alright, and then we're going to switch over to luminance, which this is your mid-tone, your darkness, and your highlights. And we're going to get this right in the middle. And then we're going to take the darkness and bring it all the way down to the bottom. And then we're going to arc this highlight, so then this way you can actually get more detail out of it. And you're going to go to saturation, which again is color saturation. You want to do it between 15 to 20%, and you're going to hit apply. And what it's going to do is it's actually going to show the image, but it's actually going to bring out some detail. And now you're going to start to see North American Nebula, the Pelican Nebula, and then the Satyr Complex, which is up at the top right, and you'll start to see some detail through there. There you go. Looks pretty good. So we're going to save it. Alright, so it's saving the image as we speak right now. Alright, so now it has been saved. So now we're going to do a transition. I love the transitions. Ready? Set. Photoshop. Photoshop. And now we can actually load it right onto Photoshop. Alright, now it's loaded. Make it a little bit bigger here. There we go. Now it fits the whole screen. So there we go. Right. So now what we're going to do is now we're going to make a copy of the actual layer so then we can start working on filters. So the first filter we're going to use is what's called HLVG, which is called Hasta La Vista Green. And what this is going to do is it's going to take out the green out of the image. Alright? Again, you're not going to notice much. And the next one we're going to do Gradient Exterminator. It's another plugin that you can use. And what it's going to do is it's going to flatten the image. Well, it looks like my special guest is back. Hello, special guest. Hi. You're gonna notice there's not much of a difference, but it flattens the field down and also, excuse you again. And we're also going to use, considering it's a DSLR, we're going to use what's called horizontal banding. Okay? And then we're going to hit go. Go, yeah. Because you're going to have horizontal banding and vertical banding, and this is what the DSLRs, they will do that. They will create those bandings, and this will get rid of it. Again, this is what's called Carbani tools. These are all presets. As you can notice on the left-hand side, these are all the presets that you can use, and it's a step-by-step that it will use to get rid of different, abnormalities to the image. Hi, special guest. And again, you're going to notice there's a gigantic difference. And now we'll do the vertical banding. And we'll hit apply. And now it's going to start doing the vertical banding. What? That's fine. You can give them up for a minute. Okay. We don't have many people on tonight. It's a very, very light show tonight.
1, 2,
3. I'm the third.
So who's that?
Well, Venus is 1. That's Venus.
Ooh, nice name. It's one of the planet names.
That's right, it is. And then there's Justin. Justin's back from 2 days ago, so he's back. I think these are the only 2 people so far. I haven't seen anybody else come in. Again, if you're, I'm the third. It counts me.
What?
Yeah, it counts me on there. Because I'm the one that's streaming. So it counts me too. Alright, so now we're going to make a copy. For $1. Wow. Oh, Venus says hi, Kenzie.
Hi.
The speaker's not right there, by the way. Just to let you know. Watch the cord.
Yeah, no, but that.
The speaker's over here, so but it's so sensitive. It can hear me from talking way back.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you can talk like usual. You don't have to whisper. Yeah.
You're really loud and you go in your room and you talk.
Yeah, I know. I'm very loud. Alright, now we're going to make stars smaller. So now it's going to disappear for a second. It is cool. Now, Kenzie, what this is an image I took out when we were out in Rushford.
What is that?
It was 6 years ago.
Wow. Wait,
You were
you
you were 11 months old.
I was gonna say 12.
No, you were 11 months old. This was taken in May of 14. Yeah, May of 14. You were what? Yeah, the time is 9:14, but I'm talking about that image was taken on May 14th. Yeah. You can stay on for a little bit. We got 2 people on. Watch the cord. You did. You're touching the cord. What flavor was it? Oh, that's awesome. Well, that's my favorite. You're leaving? Okay. I'm sure he'll be back. Apparently my special guest left. She'll be making random appearances throughout the season. So, you're just going to have to get used to it, people. You're going to have to get used to it. Because she's going to be coming on a lot. So I'm sure she'll be back. What it's just doing right now, it is making the stars smaller. And again, this is probably going to be a smaller stream. Not going to be a big one, unfortunately. And that's okay. It's almost done. Close out Deep Sky Stacker. We don't need that anymore. There we go. That's going to whip through the image now. Alright. So again, it didn't make a huge difference. I'll zoom in. And again, there was no flats, no darks taken. If I probably would have taken darks and flats, the background would have been a lot better. But if you look at the stars carefully, you're going to see that you notice the stars do get a little bit smaller. It's not a lot, but you'll notice it. Alright, now we'll do space noise reduction. I mean, it is a really cool image. It really is. And with calibration frames, this probably would have been probably the most amazing image I've ever taken, but unfortunately, it was not. Alright, now that's done. And then we're going to do some deep space noise reduction. Okay. Then we'll do some enhancing of DSO. And by the way, is everybody staying safe out there? That's the most important thing. Justin, Venus, making sure that you guys are staying safe. How is everything out where your neck of the woods is? Just want to make sure everybody is okay. That's the most important thing. I'm sure there's lockdowns everywhere. I'm sure no one wants anybody to go out unless they absolutely have to. So making sure health is the most important thing at this point, especially if you have kids. This should be just about done for the enhancing of DSO. Just about done. Enhancing DSO is the longest one out of them all because it's got the most steps. Apparently I didn't have my... Just about done. It's on the last step right now. Just taking the minimum and applying it. Going to take the last screen layer. Okay. Come on, computer. It's stuck on the last step. Come on. It's slowly moving. There it goes. Now it's starting to finally move. It was stuck halfway on the last step. While we're waiting, while Photoshop is doing its thing, because apparently it's taking forever, which I know it's working, it's just working very slow. The other thing we're going to be doing, because we're just about done getting this image up, I'm going to be pulling up my website, and I don't know if anybody's been on it lately, or even been on it at all. Justin, I'm sure that you probably have. Venus, you've probably been on it too. I think you guys are the only two that are on the stream right now as we speak. But when I pull up my website, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up, there's something that I added on there that is in one of the pages. And it's going to be a very interesting thing to use. If you are an astrophotographer, you could use it. And I mentioned this about 3 or 4 years ago when I first started it. I'm going to get back into doing it again. Let me... While it's doing its thing. It's still running, still doing what it's got to do. Pull up my website. Okay. Now what I'm going to do... Oh! The image finally finished! How about that? It just took forever. But you can see the difference. The difference that it made in the image. So that's before, and that's after. So that made a difference and enhanced the DSO, which is nice. And now what we'll do is we will get the curves and work on that. Working on the curve right now. Whoops. That went blue. I didn't mean to do that. It's a blue sky! That's not what I wanted to do. I accidentally hit the blue by accident. Now we'll do the levels. We don't have to do too much of the levels because we enhanced that big time. There we go. Alright. And I think that is done. What do you think, everyone? What do you think about that image? I like that one. I like that. That's pretty cool. And then we will make our way right over to my website. Alright. Alright. So we have the website. Okay? I don't know if anybody's been on it lately, but I've made some changes on it. Made it a little bit nice and more organized. So you have right here is the streaming. So you could actually watch my stream while you're watching the stream while I'm streaming on my website, which is kind of crazy. Previous live for streaming is on the right hand side, and you'll have everything going all the way back to the very first episode, which is all the way down at the bottom here. This is right there. I still got to add 2 and 3 on the bottom, on the top here. When you scroll to the left, you have Astro Basics, Astro Blog, Cloudy Nights. I actually have a page for that, so that way you can go right through there. The YouTube corner. If you want to be added on the YouTube corner, most certainly can. I have Jeff Lucas, astrophotographer. He is right there. P&K Space Imaging. I'm on there every time he tries to stream. Take Back Space TV. And then Sky Tour live stream. Everybody's all on that side right there. The Shed update. I actually have it, and what I'll be doing is I'll be posting more pictures as I go along every time I do something with the Shed. Shed's mostly done already as it is, but you have pictures, which is kind of cool. Kind of neat that you can actually go through, and that would be the temperature. That's kind of cool. Then you have your light pollution map, so you can actually check your address. So that's kind of cool, and you can see what it is for where you are. How neat is that? So Bonnie Marketplace. We have all this stuff. I'll be adding more stuff on here and updating things. I'll be putting prices and whatnot on here. So that's everything. The camera that I've been using, that's the color of CMOS, the CCD camera. That's one right there. So that's there. Sky Safari 6. It's not free anymore. It was free for basic. It's not free anymore, as far as I know. But if they are running for a free one, by all means, I will make sure I get that done. Jeff Lucas has his own marketplace. By the way, I did just get a wonderful phone case, which is nice, with one of his images on there, and it's Astro Gear. That's what it is, Astro Gear USA. You click it, it goes right to the website. Processing corner. Now the processing corner, that is what we've been using. Those are all those presets. Astronomy Tools, which is my Pro Digital software, that is Carboni Tools. That is what all those presets. HLVG, which is Hasta La Vista Green, and then Gradient Exterminator. HLVG is free. Astronomy Tools, I think it's like $20. And then Gradient Exterminator is like 25 or 30, I think. But you can get those, and that helps your images. It goes a long way. Next one is Amateur Astrophotography. It's a magazine. It's a free magazine. I have the last five issues, and then I have the other 69 issues. They're all here. And by clicking them, you'll be able to go right to what's called issues.com. And that will get you to the exact issue, which is really nice. And then my clear sky chart for the observatory here. And you can tell that it's supposed to be freaking clear right now, and it's not. And I'm looking outside, and I don't see nothing. I don't see anything. So it's supposed to be clear. But oh well. And then at the bottom here, birthdays, which is kind of cool. and then how much you weigh on each planet. And then for anybody outside of the United States, I did put on here to let everybody know what it is for kilograms, and what it is 2.2 pounds. And I've already plugged it all in. But what I wanted to show everybody, and everybody can do this on their own time, is what's called the Astro-Blog, which is really nice. You go to Astro-Blog. I made this really nice for everybody, which is really cool. And what you do here is, everything is on here. Hydrogen Alpha, Orion Skyglow. Alright, you can actually click the actual ones here, and you'll be able to download the flats and the biases and the dark frames. And if you want to go 300 seconds, 600 seconds, if you want to do darks for the Orion, these are all of them here. 60 all the way to 600. And I'll put more on there as I go along. But you can actually download them to your desktop. Now, I'll be adding more. As you can see, it says Cocoon Nebula like 40,000 times on here. I'll be working as I go along. But the ones here, these are all done. So Bubble Nebula, Elephant Trunk, the Cocoon, Whirlpool, Wizard, Vandenberg, and Horsehead, they're all on here. And if I were to do, let's do one, you can actually see it. And if you actually go to Horsehead, you can see the Orion image, the QHY9C image, or, like if I were to click the Orion image, that's it right there. That's the Orion image. That's the one that I stacked. And if I hit the back button, it goes back to this. Alright? And if I wanted to do the QHY9C image, that's it right there. So it's already loaded for you. Now, if you actually wanted to actually use the image and actually stack them one on top of the other, you click this, and then you actually have what's called a .rar file. And then it has the time of how many minutes that took me to get those, the exposures, and the file size. I compress them. So I compressed each file for each one of these. Like, so this is the Horsehead, this is Vandenberg, this is the Wizard, this is the Whirlpool, and it goes on and on and on. So this is the Cocoon Nebula. It was two different panels, and then I stitched them both together. Vandenberg again, which I think actually I did twice. Yeah, I did twice. And then the Bubble, which is right there. I mean, if you wanted to see the Cocoon Nebula from the Orion image, that's the Cocoon right there. And that's two, that was two stitched together. But if I wanted to do the Horsehead, and if I wanted to click it, and then say I wanted to get the QHY9C, is I can click it, and you're noticing that on the bottom left, it's starting to download. So anybody can download these files. And then as long as you have Deep Sky Stacker, and of course on the top, I have a link up here for Deep Sky Stacker right there to download the program. So you download the program, you upload this, you get it on there, and then you can actually process the image by yourself. I mean, how awesome is that? And it's just so cool. It's just so amazing. So I wanted to make sure to let everybody know that I'll be working on that over the next couple of weeks. Lots of time. So I'll be getting all my images together, putting them on this page here. Again, you would go to Astro-Blog, and it would be right on there. So when when I start doing these image sessions, they'll go right on this page, and you can actually process the image by yourself. You don't even need anything else. It'll be done for you. I'll load it into the site. Astro Basics, if I want to go to this one. Alright, this is going to be your tools to Astro, if you're new to astronomy. So, of course, Astro-Blog, that is for the more seasoned veterans for astronomy. If they want to, strengthen their tools, however they want to do it, they most certainly can. That's through Astro-Blog. Astro Basics are for ones that are just learning, just getting into the hobby, wanting to know more and more about it. Eventually, I'll have this page done in the next 2 weeks also. I'm going to dedicate myself over the next 2 weeks to get every single page done. So this way, you'll know where everything is. And hello, Subani. And you are still safe, and that is good to know. All the extra categories, I'm going to have to start with a month. Eventually, I'm going to get back into that. I did it in 2017 and did it for 3 months and then stopped. But it was really cool. So if I did like Mirik, I can actually submit it and actually go right to the page of Mirik, which is the November star, and I actually took this image. And it shows the constellation. I wrote this all out. The star comparison. Our sun versus that Mirik, the actual star that we're looking at, in comparison. And how far it is, the temperature, luminosity, diameter, where it is in the sky, everything. Hello, special guest. Okay. And if I go to December, the December star, that is Navi. And this is in the constellation Cassiopeia. And again, that was my image that I took from this star. I love you too. Ow. That was my knee. Oh. There we go. Alright, then the star comparison for Navi. And then I put it all up at the top here too. So then the January star is Sheeter, which was the other star in Cassiopeia. And I highlighted the actual star there for everyone. And I'll be doing that with a lot of other stars. So I'll be making sure that everyone will be seeing it. And I'll have it up at the top here, and I'll be changing the dates and everything and making sure that that is all set. And then I can hit the back button and go right back to the actual Astro Basics page. Alright. The next thing is the actual Astro Basics himself. And I did 4 pages. First one is called Going the Distance. And that's going to load here. And then you can actually read it. What do you think about that? Isn't that cool? We're not going to go into too much detail, but all this just states is the size of the planets versus or distance on like an actual scale. What field is that? It's a football field. Isn't that cool? And again, this is all on my site. And then that was volume 1. This was done 7 years ago. 7. 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago. Yeah. By the way, say hi, everyone. We have 5 people on right now. We have 5.
There used to be 2, but then 3 people got.
Yep.
3 more people. No.
Well, yeah.
2 more.
Yeah. Because one of them is me. I forgot. Yeah. Yep. So Bonnie, I think is Rita. What? What? Yeah, I know you did. I know. So that's volume 2. Volume 3. And volume 4. Yep, that's the moon. Yep. So there's a lot on this site. There is way too much for people to see. Yeah, it's showing what it is on here. It's about 10 seconds behind. Then I have the constellations. Actually, Kenzie, we were just talking about this at dinner. How many constellations are there?
There are
88. And I'm going to have a page for every single constellation.
You're going to have 88 pages?
Yes, 88 pages.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's going to glitch.
It's not going to
glitch.
It's not going to glitch.
So many.
It's not going to glitch. No, because then if I click Andromeda, it actually shows, and I'm going to actually put each star in there, and then I'm actually going to put my picture in there. So it's a gigantic project. Gigantic project.
You doing it?
Yes. Huge project.
So, your video's almost done?
That's live.
So,
I'm watching to make sure it doesn't lag. Then there's the Messier objects. Now,
Why is that one blue?
why is it blue? That's a good question. There's a wonderful legend or a key. There's the key right up top here. What's the key say?
Open.
Cluster.
Cluster.
Yep. Globular.
Globular. That's a hard word.
Yeah, it's a very hard word.
Globular. Nebula.
Nebula, very good.
Spawn.
Planetary.
Planetary. S.
Yeah, that was a tough one.
I don't know it.
Supernova.
What?
Yeah, it's a supernova remedy.
Why does it say room? Why is it room?
I don't know.
Galaxy other.
Other. Other might be like just a regular star cluster or just something other.
Like others.
So when you see those blue ones, what is the blue one? Right here, right where my mouse is. What is that?
I don't see the mouth.
Right here.
Right there?
What's on there too? Right there.
Galaxy.
Galaxy. So the blue ones.
The blue ones are galaxies?
Yeah.
So the white ones are open clusters?
Well, actually, you want to know what? I gotta change the colors because I know what I was doing.
Why is one pink?
No, here's the reason why. Is I'm changing the colors to match my website. So there's pink ones and stuff. I'm gonna be changing them over to different forms of blue.
Can I help?
Well, yeah. This
Like, so you're gonna keep that blue, and that's
Yes.
like a very light blue.
Nebulas are gonna be in blue. Yes.
Nebulas?
Yes.
Okay.
I originally had these
What about tan?
well, I had these in tan and gold because my site was originally gold.
Oh.
But now it's blue, so now I gotta change everything back to blue again. So those are Messier
Why was
objects.
pink?
And what's cool about this?
How was your site pink?
No, the pink one I put on there it was different.
Just because you wanted to do it for me?
Yes, I did it for you. Now what's cool about this is I actually have
Why'd you do orange?
I have my images on here. I did orange. There's some orange on
Oh,
here.
yeah. I thought that was like a
So like if I click this one here,
M27.
yep, M27.
I thought it was M27.
And then there's an M27, a newer M27.
Cool. Ooh,
Yeah, it is
like,
weird.
there's it looks like a weird thing.
With a dot in the middle.
That's weird. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird.
Isn't that cool? And then there's, let's see, what else we got? 'Cause we got lots of pictures here.
Ding.
We got the Whirlpool,
Whirlpool? What's Whirlpool?
Whirlpool Galaxy.
Dad, you're going to the yellow. I'm not going to I'll do Let's go up in this.
That one right there, that's the ring right there. That little blue dot is the ring
I
nebula.
see. It's right. Oh, that's right. Did both of my monsters a minute.
Yeah, exactly. It is cool, isn't it? And then this is another one of the ring.
This.
Now the ring on this one is right there.
M57.
M57, that's the ring right there.
Is there an M25?
Is there an M25? There is an
I
M25.
saw. Give me the M25. Give me the M.
I don't have a picture of it, but it's an open cluster. It's this one right here. That's M25.
Compressor?
There's nothing there.
Oh, but there's an M25.
Yeah.
Where's no picture for M25?
Because I haven't gotten a picture of it yet, or I haven't processed it yet. Well, I'll get to it.
Do it now.
I don't. Well, on the next time we'll have to get there. We'll have to do it.
You have to watch your own video.
That's Sombraro.
Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
the last video, not this video, but the last one was really funny.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Okay.
M108.
You talk very loud. Just to let you know.
Okay.
You talk very loud. You go in the yellow room. I can hear you downstairs.
You probably could.
I actually can hear you downstairs. You're so loud. You're like kind of interrupting everything.
And these are the giants.
Wait, what's a giant? Wait, so this Jupiter's the biggest planet?
Yes, but these are stars that are the biggest.
I'm looking at Jupiter right now.
These are not Jupiter. This is not Jupiter.
No.
Well, yeah, you're looking at Jupiter there, yes.
I'm looking at Jupiter.
But I'm talking about these are the biggest stars in the entire universe.
Daddy, can I look at them? I need to look at them for a second.
That's why UY Scooty.
UI Scooty?
Yes, UI Scooty.
Yeah, look at it.
I know, I see it, yes.
It's like replaying.
I know.
3, 4,
So,
60. 3, 4, 60.
so there's a lot of unfinished work that I have to do with these pages. And then there's the dwarfs.
The doofs. Oh, yeah, look how cute. It's like, oh, all the plants they all look so mean to our planet. Oh, why are they
Pluto.
all so mad? Oh, it's Pluto. I thought they were mad at. Oh, they're all looking mean. Imagine if people lived on Pluto and they looked like this. I hate us. All the plants hate us. Because we're not a planet. Look how small it is.
Hello,
Why-
Justin.
why does-
Justin saying hi.
Hi.
Mhm.
We should ask some questions of what's my favorite star.
Well, what is your
I
favorite star?
only know one star, and it's the sun.
That's right. The
That's
sun.
the only sun. That's the only star I know.
That's right.
I almost said that's the only sun I know. That's the only sun. That's the only sun. I can see it. Whoa. Yeah, look how far it went.
Oh, I know. There we go.
Daddy, you know my favorite planet? Saturn and Saturn and
Earth.
Oofy.
Earth.
Oofy.
Earth.
Oofy. I said it Oofy.
Justin, do you have any questions to ask for our wonderful special guest again? Actually, you might even just be my new co-host. I don't know.
I'll be your new co-host.
I don't know. You're gonna be making a lot of special appearances.
Yeah, I might be your new co-host.
I don't know.
And then the other views for the new.
I don't know. Maybe.
I hope.
Maybe.
I hope.
Now,
to get
what?
more views.
Now, my question is, what do people say on YouTube to get more people on? What do they say about the subscribe and stuff? And how do they say it?
They say it like, go buy my mirror or something like that.
Well, not I don't.
Something
Well,
like that.
well, yeah, that's if they have like millions of subscribers. I'm talking about is don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button or you miss out on other videos.
Yes, there you go. And then also the notification buttons because you don't want to miss out.
Hit the notification button so you don't miss out on new videos. Hit
Or-
the like button and don't forget to hit the like button and hit the notification button so you don't miss out on new videos.
There you go. I think that's perfect.
I think that's how you say
I
it.
think that's exactly how you say it.
I don't remember because some of them don't have them. They do it at the lab. They do it at the end.
Sometimes people call it the notification squad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the blonde squad.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yeah.
The notification squad. I already became the blonde squad.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I
Very
already
nice.
liked it.
Very nice.
I already subscribed. So.
Now, this was only going to be about an hour stream, so we're about 8 minutes away from ending the stream. I just wanted to show. Now, what I was telling you, everybody, which is really cool,
No,
is.
you stay till the end of the stream.
Well, yeah, you could stay till 10. Yeah, because we're going to go till 10 o'clock. What I was telling people, what's the coolest thing is that now I'm going to be putting all my images on my website, and they can download all my images, and they can actually stack their own from my images. Yeah.
You can stack their own.
Yeah, meaning that I put all my images on my website, and they can click it, and they can actually stack my images and actually process them. Yeah, isn't that cool?
What?
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Blind.
It's nuts, and I'll be doing that with every single image.
Blowing.
It's gonna take me about maybe 2 or 3 months to do.
Blowing in the yellow. That's how loud you talk.
Yeah, because I have to be louder than the music.
You are so loud.
Oh, you got the yellow too.
I'm not trying to go in the yellow, okay? Okay?
Well, eventually, the reason why it's in yellow is because the fan's running. I'm eventually going to get a headset where I'll actually have it right here, so this way I can actually talk into the headset.
I know. I just know how to talk now. It sounds so weird. It sounds like I'm muffled.
It sounds like it's muffled.
That
Yeah, I
sounds
know.
like I'm muffled. I don't know what muffled means.
Oh boy, that's just crazy.
I don't know what muffled.
Oh boy. I was showing everybody my website too. You saw that, so that was really cool. I processed this image, which I can show you the original.
Daddy, look at that dot before.
Yeah, it's not a dot.
The doot.
That is.
It's a toot toot.
Just be careful with the.
Toot toot.
Don't end the string. Careful. That's Deneb right there. That's a star.
That's you.
No.
That's our planet.
No, Deneb is part of the summer triangle.
I know. I'm just being silly.
Yeah, I know
That's you. That's you. That's how big you are.
And then that's the original image.
Dad, this is how big you are. This is how big you are.
Oh, okay.
And then this is you're the size of the galaxy.
I am the size of the galaxy.
You're pretty good.
So before we leave, because we got 6 minutes, is there any questions anybody has out there for my co-host? Yeah.
For a little, I might not do it.
No, you probably won't do it forever, but the fact that you live here, you're going to be making some special appearances like non-stop. Because how could you not?
You had 853?
853.
Good.
Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to 1,000.
Come on, get to 1,000. Wait, no, you should say, if we get to 1,000, we'll make a video where...
I'm listening.
I'm trying to think.
I'm listening.
I don't think.
I'm open for ideas.
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a video that you could do.
Okay.
It's hard. It's really hard to pick. It's really, really, really hard. I can't think. Why? Why is my brain farting? My brain farting again. Just like I did last time. Just like I had today. What of another brain fart? I'm trying to think here. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will do a video. I have to be in the whole video. No, please no.
You're already in most of the video anyways.
Yeah. Not the whole video.
What?
Like half of them. I'll be in half of the video. I cannot leave. Till
No.
half of the video.
No, because what I'm just thinking about doing is once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I wanted to do like a contest or like a giveaway.
Of your merch?
I don't have any merchandise yet.
What? You have no merch? We know. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, you're gonna make some merch.
Oh, okay.
That's what you should do. You should say, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will make merch. Because I have no merch. You'll have hats. You should have hats.
I should have hats.
And a shirt that says their logo.
Oh, okay.
And it has like black. And then the same thing on the hat. And I get some pants, shoes.
Oh,
And socks.
And I
The
have a
whole
question.
outfit.
Yeah, but I have a question though. Who's gonna pay for that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
You make a lot of money.
Oh, you're right. I do. You're right. I do
You
make
make a lot of money.
I do.
You're gonna need a lot of money for vacation.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gonna need a lot.
You're right. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna definitely do some giveaways because I think that'll be really nice once we get to 1,000.
Yourself?
Give away myself. No, what I'm gonna give away.
Your shirt?
No.
Your nose?
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna give away. No.
Your hair?
No.
Your earphones? AirPods?
Not doing AirPods.
You don't even have AirPods.
You're right. I don't.
The most expensive thing you have. Yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the most expensive thing you have?
All right. So is there anything? Because we're only gonna be on for about 3 more minutes. I just wanted to make sure. People, type in the comments. Justin said whoever farted needs to see a doctor. Did we fart? No, I think it's the chair.
It was a chair.
It's the chair. See, listen. It's the chair. Yeah.
Well, I said fart, brain fart.
Yeah, I know you did.
I said brain fart.
I know you did.
So we both said fart.
Yeah, I know you did. 'Cause we got 4 people on right now.
What?
No, don't. You're gonna hurt. People probably have headphones on. This isn't the one where you can scream as loud as you can on the. You having fun?
Daddy, daddy, daddy.
You having fun?
Almost done. I almost said copyright.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
No, almost. I'm trying to do Alright.
Alright, so I'm
There's
hoping.
no copyright over here. I'll be right back. There's almost copyright out here.
So I'm gonna end the stream in just a minute. I don't know when it's gonna be clear again. I'm hoping in the next couple of days. I don't know if tomorrow. Let me double check because I thought again today was supposed to be clear. Tomorrow doesn't look that much better. I know during the day it looks great, and then mid-afternoon looks good. But right around midnight it's supposed to cloud up. So I really don't know 100% when it's going to be clear again. If you want me to do videos every 2 days, let me know. Send me messages. You know, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I'm on all of them. So if there's anything you guys want me to do, let me know. I got a whole bunch of information. I got a lot of things to talk about. I got a lot of things to do. So I could be on like an hour every 2 days. It's easy now. I don't have to worry about it. So it makes life easier for myself now that I have an office.
I'm back.
Now you're back. Well, we're going to be ending our stream in just a minute, so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so it is 10 o'clock. What? Yep, so we are going to say our goodbyes. And again, let me know. Send a message. Let me know if you want me to do it every other night or every 3 nights. Yep, say goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye. I'll see you another time.
Alright.
Bye-bye. I gotta go to bed now.
Yes, you do. It's 10 o'clock. It's bedtime. Yes, it is. Alright, everyone. It has been real. Just a quick hour stream. Or 2 hour stream, actually. Started it. No, an hour stream. That's right, an hour. It seemed like it was 2 hours. But, I'm gonna end the stream. What? You just said bye.
I want to say bye again.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Say bye, Justin.
Bye, Justin.
Bye, Venus.
Bye, Venus.
I don't know who else is on.
Who else is on?
I
said Vaughn.
I don't know who else is on.
Tell me your names.
Some people just like to listen. They don't like to message. They just like to watch and they like to listen.
Well, we don't really know, but they said hello.
Yeah,
So,
still safe. Yeah, that's actually, as far as I know, that's Rita.
oh, hi, Rita.
Yeah, that's.
Is my grandma?
I know. I know. I know.
Is that?
Yeah. She actually is part of a company called Svobani.
So blah blah.
S-
So what?
Remember that they get a lot of telescopes from them? Yeah, I have a lot of telescopes from them, and I also have that red camera.
And you're from there?
I'm not from there.
Because you have so many things from that, so it's like you're from there because you get free stuff.
I don't get free stuff. I had to pay for some of the stuff too.
You had to pay for yourself.
Alright, okay.
You're free, Daddy. You're free.
Alright. Alright, so we're going to end the stream. Yes, I will.
Whenever you do streams, you take me to bed.
Okay.
That's the rule.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
Mommy,
Alright. Alright, so say goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Alright, everyone, have a great night.
Have a great night.
Alright, bye.
And stream. And stream.